This is the question I'd like to, bring up for today. You know, when you're hey, Chris, my loyal fan, how are you today? Um, when you're marketing, there's a certain amount of things that you do give for free. If you're doing a webinar, say a lot of people do webinars, and they give some information for free. And alongside with that, at the end, you know that you're going to get a sales pitch, to buy further information. You may decide to buy it. You may decide not to. It doesn't really matter. That's up to you. That's one way to go at it. Another way is that you have to consider if you are a blogger. Hey, Julia, how are you? Um, I am well. Hope you are too. Yeah, I'm doing okay, Chris. Thank you. Yeah, this holiday season. Oh, Julia's sick. Okay. So Chris is doing well. Julia's sick. No wonder why I didn't see you. Happy birthday, Julia, from yesterday. Um, but if you're a marketer and you are trying to market something, you do have to give away some stuff for free. You're welcome, Julia. You do have to give away some stuff for free, okay? Then there's this dilemma, okay? And I was in this dilemma. A lot of marketers are in this dilemma. Thanks for the hearts. Hey there. How you doing? So, yeah, swipe, share with your followers, tap, give me hearts. I always forget to tell people that. But when you're marketing, um, as a marketer, a lot of times I'm like, do I go the free way or I do, my sales funnel? I have my sales funnel done, right? And you know how a sales funnel is. And if you don't, I could always explain that later. Or you can go to donnamerrilltribe.com. I have a lot of stuff on my blog about sales funnels and different marketing things, that and blogging. But in the sales funnel, you have your top tier, which is a lot of money. Um, and then you have, your lowest point, and you have some in between. You go up and down and see, and you catch people at different levels, and hopefully you get them to the highest point. Now, a lot of times you don't want to do something free for your list, because if you're giving something free to people on your list, you're thinking, they probably won't buy anything because these are guys that just want free stuff. Now, that's one way of thinking of it. But think of the other way. If you're giving them some free stuff, it's just like if you're blogging, because that's free. Keep tapping. I love those purple hearts. It's just like if you're blogging, that's free information. It's like anything else you do online. You could be, telling people what to do on social media. So giving stuff for free. I mean, would you go on a campaign and say, okay, you have to give me $3.95, $7.95, whatever from the get go, or would you go on a campaign and say, here, this is free, this is a free ebook, this is a free training, this is a free whatever, and get them into your sales funnel that way? Two schools of thought. Okay, and I think the answer to this is easy. I'm going to tell you the answer. Test it. Test it. Test. This year I had done my Whirlwind Success VIP Club, and I've tested the entire year. I've tested paid ways to come into my funnel, free ways to come into my funnel, blogging ways to come into my funnel, all different ways. And I really sincerely thought that, hey, if someone's coming in for free, these people are just going out and grabbing all this free stuff. Hey there, how are you? Give enough free value, yes, and content in your followers, and you'll be more willing to purchase from you. Exactly, Chris. As we're giving more content, on our blogs or whatever, they'll be more likely to purchase from us. But when I was doing campaigns and paid campaigns, I was like, should I get a bunch of free people coming in? Well, you know what? I was wrong. I didn't say, yeah, exactly. Millionaire Michael Cheney has tested already and said, you don't get people to use free stuff. I know. See, now that's the problem. I've been looking at Michael Cheney stuff. I've been looking at lots of different people's stuff, and I think it really comes down to ourselves, and we have to, because like for almost a year I wasn't doing anything for free. The only free stuff you can get from me was on my blog. and everything else was paid, even if it was $3.99. You had to pay because I wanted people to be serious. I do believe that an exchange of information is worth more to the person if they paid, I don't care, $1 for it, okay, because that exchange of value gives it value, okay, and I did believe that. But I noticed it's the end of the year now, okay, it's in my end of the year reports, and I noticed that there's a large chunk of people that came in with the free, because I offered a free thing here and there to test, and I noticed that they converted right into my sales funnel. So I think this answer is very simple. You need to test it. I was taking people's word for it. Like Michael Cheney had said one thing, and all these top guys, they are testing. I mean, they are really testing, but and then one says one says the other. But I think it comes down to us. I think it comes down to our own individuality and what kind of information we're giving people and how we're delivering it to people. So as a marketer, what are we doing? I mean, hey, it's holiday shopping time. Is anybody in like a major department store giving away free stuff? I don't think so. Or maybe you get a candy cane. I don't know. But are they giving you free stuff for an upsell? No, what they're doing is marking their stuff up 3 times and telling you it's 50% off. Anyway, I don't want to get into retail, but I know how it works. But we have to. It's all about testing. So if you could do anything for yourself, test, 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 test. Russell Brunson also. So let's say. I'll clarify. You don't need to test and waste just copy. You don't need to test. I'm not like a crazy testing person, okay? But I do like to know where the folks are coming and which door they're coming in. So that's how I test it. A lot of people spend a lot of time testing. They spend like half their day testing stuff. When I test, it's more like, okay, people came in from the A list, the B list, the C list, all during the year, and I said, wow, let's see what happens here. Which way should I go? Who should I appeal to? Who should I be talking to? Okay, I like to talk to everybody, but when it comes to free versus paid, coming into your funnel, um, I think it really has to do with your working because I was doing, I wasn't testing when I started. I didn't test anything. I just put it out there. Here you go. I did WSOs. I did stuff on my blog. I did paid and free advertising. I put it all out there. I tweaked the advertising like crazy until something, went through that process. And I didn't know who was who and who was coming and who was staying and who was going. And I wanted to do that because I really wanted to have a good rapport with people. Hey, marketing. Oh, I can't see the rest of that. Sorry. But hello, welcome. But there's a thing we say free or paid. I think if we give a little bit free, anywhere, like Chris mentioned before, it's the content that we give out. Okay, that's free information too. You have to consider that. You have to consider that if you're blogging, and you're writing a blog or an article or whatever you're doing, if you're being interviewed and you're giving out free and useful information for another to take and use and apply, that's free stuff. But I'm thinking, like I know in my membership stuff site, everybody had to be paid to get in there. But changes are coming. And but what I decided was that I had a lot of people talking to me. It is for sure has purpose to take them forward. Exactly. It's free. Exactly. Make sure it has purpose to take them forward. Exactly. That's the trick. That's what I've done. I have my blog and that's the free stuff, but on my membership site, and I'm having a little tweaking with my blog today because one of the other servers went down. Complicated stuff, but my blog guy's taking care of it. It's free. Yes, we want it free. We want to give it purpose for people to move forward. That's why I've decided on my Whirlwind Success VIP Club to make a portion of it free. I was going to do this in 2016, but I'm going to open it up this week, and it'll be on my blog. Okay, it'll be opened up this week. It's easy to sell. when you're known like Michael Cheney, newbies need to use freebies. Not necessarily. I mean, you can be a newbie, and you don't have to start using freebies. Even a lousy dollar, you can charge that. It depends on what you want to do, and you don't want to just be the newbie that says, hey, I'm the free guy on the block. I'm new, and I'm going to give you everything for free. You have to go through that process of self-worth too. So keep that in mind. And yeah, Michael Cheney, it's easy for him. It's easy for the gurus because, they've made their mark. But us other guys didn't make such a huge mark, okay? But and maybe we're not looking for such a huge one. And you'd be focused on branding and you sell. Exactly. You brand yourself and you sell. You brand yourself and you sell. Become a reliable person to go to. If you're making your own products, that's great. If you're suggesting an affiliate product, a lot of times I remind myself, why would I buy an affiliate product? Because I have some kind of trust and rapport with the person that's trying to sell me that, or the person who made it, and I need it, something I need. I'm not going to buy all this stuff, I'm not going to get online and buy tons of stuff that I'm going to throw in my back office and never use. That's like buying like a million pairs of red shoes, As a newbie, focus on branding on yourself. Exactly. We have to focus on branding on ourselves and getting ourselves out there and we'll be recognized by 10 or 10 million. It doesn't matter. Don't look at numbers. Look at, what you're giving. Focus on that and then it will grow. But on my membership site, which I had up for about a year, I decided to make a free portion on it. And we're going to roll it out in 2016. Value, exactly. I'm giving a lot of value there too, because you want when people come in and they don't know who you are and you're trying to sell something, they need to get to know, like, and trust, for value. And if you hear somebody speaking and they don't know what they're doing, you're like, forget it. You're off, you're running away. If you have somebody like a used car salesman telling you, buy this, buy this, buy this, you're like, oh my God, no. You're not even telling me why. Or the best is, work with me. Work with you doing what? Give me an explanation. I want to know. I want it laid out. But you'll see if you go to DonnaMerrillTribe.com, probably later on or tomorrow, it'll be up, but it's coming, that my other site, Roman Success, which is a paid site, I just added a free version. And the first free thing I'm giving is instructions on Periscope. Why not? I'm here. There's a lot of things you can do on Periscope. A lot of people have been asking me about it. I've been getting a lot of messages from my friends. Gotta go, but catch you on the replay. Okay, good seeing you. Catch you on the replay too. Thank you so much for coming. But a lot of times, you're gonna follow me. Thank you. I'll follow you back. I'll be sure to do so. Thank you so much. You follow me, I follow you. This is how we get to know each other. This is how we get to build relationships. That's so important when we're online, no matter where. Here, Facebook, blogs, wherever. So you have to, understand that, free is good sometimes. So I learned a good lesson, and David, my husband, and I, you may have not known, but some of you do know, we work together. We do everything together. We build our business together. Bye. But we added a free site, so look forward to that, and I'll blast it out when it's up. We had it up today, but then everything kind of crashed. We're having trouble. I don't know. It's just been a funny week, but that's part of the business. Stuff breaks. Technology breaks sometimes. So I have people fixing it, but it's out there, and just go to DonnaMerrillTribe.com. Probably go there tomorrow, the 9th of December, and you'll see that it's up there, and we added a free component to our training. So I'll be talking a little about that more all during the week, and the first one will be about Periscope, because I think this is a fantastic, platform to be on. Okay, guys, talk to you later. If you're on the replay, appreciate it if you just tap, 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 give me some hearts, share it with your friends. Thanks a lot for being here, and thanks a lot for sticking around. Okay, bye now.